Mogul Motivation, empowering and inspiring entrepreneurs and dream chasers worldwide, 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mogul Motivation. Welcome back. I'm happy that you are here. If this is your first time listening, this podcast is for the aspiring entrepreneur trying to get over that hump and make things happen. This podcast is for anybody with a dream that wants to go forward and accomplish that dream. And lately, I've been in my head a lot. First of all, let me just say that this isn't a problem that's new to me. This is a problem that I've been battling my entire life, not just in my entrepreneurial journey. I tend to create scenarios in my mind. I jump to conclusions. And when that happens, I tend to go down these rabbit holes and it tends to just explode and catch wildfire. And eventually it fizzles out, but the damage and the anxiety has already been done. And I've been working on changing this behavior because it's not healthy. It's not healthy for my mental health. It's not healthy for my physical health. I've noticed that I would at times break out. I would at times experience, my body just shaking, involuntarily, it's not good for me. And the reason why I do this is because I don't really decipher between what's a fact and what's fiction. And I think that's what all of us need to do. We need to look at the facts and we need to look at what's fiction. Fiction are things that we create in our minds without adequate evidence, right? Whereas a fact is something that does have adequate evidence and something that is written in stone, something that you have seen, something that you have observed, something that you have heard, something that you have done. So what I want you to do right now as an entrepreneur, anybody that has a goal, I want you to take a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle, and on the left side, write facts, and on the right side, write fiction, okay? And for every scenario, for everything that's bothering you, list the facts and list the fiction. And what the facts are is the facts are you started your business. The facts are that you started your novel. The facts are that you have done everything that you can do in order to accomplish this goal. Write down the facts, the things that you actually have done, the things that you actually have heard, the things that you actually have said, and then write down the fiction for all of those facts. Because even though you have done something, even though you haven't accomplished it fully yet, but the fact that you started this project, the fact that you have gone to the gym, the fact that you are actually doing something, you still create fiction in your mind that is not good enough. The fiction is there, but it doesn't have the adequate evidence. You think you're not losing weight because you've been going to the gym for 4 weeks straight. That is not adequate evidence, because if you really get on the scale and if you look at that number, you might have lost a pound. You might have lost 2 pounds. So the fact that you are not losing weight is fiction, but the fact is you are losing weight. The fact is you are going to the gym. Do this for every scenario that's bothering you. And when I tell you that I've done this exercise myself, and the things that have been bothering me, the fiction was long, but the facts was longer. Do you understand that? The facts will always outnumber the fiction, because the mind is trying to tell you something that isn't true. The mind is trying to counteract the facts that are actually happening in the real world. Let me tell you something. There are many facts written in the Bible. From end to end, it's nothing but facts there. The facts is what you believe to be true and the things that you have talents and skills in. These are facts because you have seen it, you have done it, you have heard it. The fiction are allies of the adversary. The adversary is trying to tell you that the facts don't matter and that the fiction does. Since when does something that doesn't even exist matter over things that actually do exist? So as you continue to build your business, as you continue to go after personal goals, as you continue to be dedicated and committed to whatever it is that you're trying to overcome, continue to focus on the facts and watch the fiction evaporate slowly but surely, because it was never real in the first place. The only thing that is real is the facts, good or bad. The facts is the only thing that's real. And even when it comes to the bad facts, I promise you that the good facts still outweigh the bad facts. They still outnumber the bad facts. You just focus on the bad facts because the fiction is telling you that that is your reality. That is not your reality. Your reality is resilience. Your reality is success. Your reality is execution. Your reality is, even though it's not going as fast as you would like it to go, it's still going anyway. That is a fact, ladies and gentlemen. So let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. Facts versus fiction. One is real, one is imaginary. And the only thing that we imagine is reality when it comes to Mogul motivation and when it comes to your goals. So if this podcast has benefited you in any way, shape, or form, I ask for two things as always. Number one, please leave a 5-star review. And number two, pass it on to a friend who may benefit from it as well. Have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you next week.